Hello, Colin. How you doing, mate? Let me put me cup of tea down. This is really clever, isn't it? Because I got 5 likes and only one person on here. Hello, Luke. How you doing? How you doing, pal? Turn that off. A little bit early tonight, am I? Or what's it? That's good, Luke. Yeah, I'm above Devices. I'm up on Roundway Hill again. I quite like it up here. And the sun is. You can't really see it, can you, through that window? But the sun is setting, sort of. God, I can't do this, can I? Sort of there. Yeah. Hello, Itchy. How you doing, mate? Evening, Tommy. How are you doing? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you all had a good day. It's been nice and, well, I say nice and warm. It's been warm-ish here. I've only came from Woodend over to Roundway Hill, so I haven't travelled far today. Oh, Chris is home from work. You can't see this, can you? I don't know if I can change this round. Not we'll be able to see then. You see the Gilman's van? And he lives in that makeshift caravan. But he must be working late because he works for a carpet company and he's not here. Hello, Alex. How you doing? Evening, Alex. Whew. Do you know what? I don't want to talk about politics, but I tell you what, that Starmer's a cunt, isn't he? Yeah. No, we don't want to go on. We don't want to go on about that. Hello, gang. How you doing? Oh, I say, gang. It's? Hang on a minute. I was just trying to think of your name because two of you were called Mike, but I don't think it's you. Yeah, Tommy. None of this is real. There's plenty of escapism. Yeah, I got that fucking black dog about me, mate, and I just seem happy and cheerful and that, but when I'm sort of sat here on me own, I just go fucking quiet. Oh, we got 31 people on. Is that some new? Do you want to subscribe? That would be nice. Tap the screen twice. Let's get some likes. Apparently that is good for the algorithms. I didn't think it made any difference, but it does. If you could be bothered to come on here and look at me, you just tap the screen twice. I'd be very grateful. But of course, a lot of you are just fucking selfish, aren't you? You, I'm on about. Don't like being teased, yeah. Yeah, Hoya from India. I don't know how you pronounce that. Is that Dahanshi? Is that right? Dahanshi, is that right? I hope from India. I was just going to say this. I've been on nearly 5 minutes. There's no Indians been on here because Indians usually go on here quite a lot. And you're welcome. Having a chill today. Got the weekend riding to do if the weather holds up. Yeah. Is the caravan attached to anything? Didn't think you can leave it unattached. No, Luke. No, he's been up here. It was an old wrecked caravan. He split up with his missus over a year ago. He come up here and he's just got pallets and he's made it into like a box. I've not been inside it, but he's made it to make it nice and safe. He gets on all well with the dog walkers up here and nobody complains about him, so they leave him alone. Yeah. But you are right, Luke. You shouldn't leave it unless it's got lights on around it. But then this is basically the middle of a fucking field, so I don't think you're that worried. Where are you from? Where am I from? Afif. Where am I from? I'm from Wiltshire in England. Danny Hartley. I always say hello, Chalk. Hello, Danny. How you doing, mate? Nice to have you back on. Muddy Dog. How you doing? Is that in Oklahoma? Is that it, Muddy Dog? Good evening, Chalk, from the states of... Oh, Missouri. Sorry. Oh, you're Missouri today. Yeah. You're pushing that truck, aren't you? Because were you not in Oklahoma yesterday or the day before? Mind you, I don't know. I just know the state's a fucking big place. I mean, I don't really know. I know it's... If you go from Land's End to John O'Groats, then it's about nearly 4 times as far as that across the US, isn't it? next to Oklahoma. Was in Oklahoma yesterday. You're right. Yeah. See, some things stick muddy. AF, are you in the car? Aren't you hot? No, I'm not in the car, and I'm not hot. In Proyt wants you to know that he's ugly. So, poor lad. You know, I suppose that's a little 6-year-old or something, or 10-year-old. Oh, what should I put on there? All right, ugly. Ooh. Go on, off you go. Pushing the van across the Badlands of USA. Maybe make it to England one day. That'd be nice, Muddy. Yeah, like they say, Muddy. Strangers are only friends you haven't met yet. And a lot of people meet me after seeing me on YouTubes and my YouTubes and my lives and what have you. And it's really strange because they talk to me. I've never met them, and yet within minutes they're talking to me like they've known me. But of course, the thing is I don't know them, but they do know me. Luke, you seem to have a hard run of trolls on load. Yeah, I know, Luke, but there you go. It's life, isn't it? Is that Kernell, is it? Says hi. Why don't we got it written in capital letters for? Luke, live, live, sorry. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I got you. Setar. Oh my gosh, bro, your glasses is so beautiful. Oh, thank you very much. Got beautiful glasses. You listen to that, chaps? I've got beautiful glasses. Yeah. Black Hood, yo. Hello, Black Hood. How you doing? Time Lord, good evening, buddy. Hello, mate. How you doing? With Asher. Hello. Don't know what that means. That's a sort of stupid name, isn't it? With Asher. Why would you just call yourself Asher? Hello, Violet, my darling. How are you? That'd be nice to have you aboard, Violet. You're always welcome. You're always welcome. Ether Nathan says, I'm on brick mode. Don't know what that means. Knox 4. Hi, mate. How are you? Hi from New Zealand. Oh, hello. New Zealand. It's always one place I've always wanted to go. Yeah. Apparently, a bloke told me he stood on the top of... They dive off of Angel Falls. And some chap said to him on the thing, he said, is that the end of the world? He said, no, but you can see it from here. That's North Island right at the top, isn't it? Unless I'm mistaken. Black Hood, what do you do? Very, very little. Violet Best, good GDTY, Sir Chalky. Don't know what that means. Message held. Carl, yes, I am. Yes, very much so. But you shouldn't be, as a little boy, you shouldn't be asking grown men that. Become combo, Mr. I don't know what that fucking means. OLI. Hello, HSJS. What do you think of the ADS stroke F? I don't know what that is. Correspondence theory. Not a clue what that means. And you shouldn't be talking like this, Carl. You know, you're just a stupid child. That's why this Carl is just a troll. Yes, beautiful. Here, mate. Can you see 2 C's? Meet others. Yeah. I know it's quite it's about as far as you can go without getting your feet wet for about 3,000 miles, isn't it? Yeah. What I've seen in New Zealand is that it's a lot like Wiltshire. Well, you know, not your fancy your things, but a lot of your fields in a way that you could be driving down your lanes. You could be in a lane 2 miles down the road from here, and it would look the same. Yeah. Oh, look. I'm good, thank you. Sure, I hope you're good. I'm good. I'm good too. I am Parth. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's his name. Hi, hello, Carl. Yeah, it's a Black Hood, bro. I don't know what that means. Well, I know what bro means, but I don't know who you're talking to. Tim, you should read us a book. I got a very nice voice. Yeah, but I'm not a very good reader. I wasn't very educated. I didn't go to school much. Yeah. Yeah, I think he is. And yeah, I've had a thing saying not to answer them, just to delete what they're saying, just to see if that what's it. But it keeps them on here and it keeps the things up. You know, where are you right now, sir? I'm Sanchitpur. Do you know England? Because if you don't know England, there's no point in me telling you exactly where I'm to. But if you do, if you know England and you know Wiltshire, I will tell you exactly where I am. Austin Park. Would you describe yourself as a colonizer? I don't know what that means, Austin. Sabre Cosby, do you know your ancestry? My family's tree is a cactus full of pricks. I thought you were being serious then, Sabre. That's very amusing. Well done, son. That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Yeah, it's yeah, it's all right, isn't it? Black Hood Sabre. Black Hood. Is that Sabre? As long as you're not one, it's all good. I don't know what that means, Black Hood. You'll have to explain. Yes, I know England very well. Well, I'm above the market town of Sanchit, is that it? I'm above the market town of Devizes, a little village called Roundway, and I'm on the hill above that. Tommy Trump, Sabre Crosby, we're probably related, same here. Yeah, I don't know, yeah, it could be. Yes, me. Would you shave the beard for $100? No, I wouldn't. Violet, me too, Chalky. The 3 years schooling been totally left to 10-year-old. Yeah, I wasn't very well educated. I'm fucking streetwise, but I wasn't very well educated. I can count, and but my reading and writing is not very good at all. Yeah, I would say I expect I got about the reading age of a 10-year-old, something like that. Jordan, hello, our kid. How you feeling today? I still got a black dog, Jordan, but you know, there you go. Ex-Parth, W-U-N-C. Don't know what a clue, not a clue what that means. Not a clue. I keep telling you people, I mean, you come on here regularly, and I say, if you don't write it out, and you start putting BBC and ITV and all these fucking letters in, I ain't got a clue what you're on about. Black Hood, Sabre Crosby, I was talking about the family thing as long as he's not a prick, that's all good. Oh, I got your Black Hood, yeah. Yeah, that was quite funny. I've never heard that one. You know, in my family tree's a cactus is full of pricks. I thought that's fucking good. But I'll try and remember that one. Sounds good, sir. What do you do, sir, for a living? I feel inspired. I don't, Sanchez. I live on my pension. Winner uncle, it means. Winner uncle, it means. I don't know what that means neither. Mr. Sylvia, just drinking coffee. What time is it there? It's 20:08 and it's 13.2 degrees outside, 21.3 degrees inside, and 28% moisture. So very dry. Hello, George. Oh, I still got a black dog about me, George. It has been nice weather, hasn't it? Yeah. Itchy punk. I'm dyslexic. Didn't enjoy learning more since leaving. Yeah, yeah. I'm a bit dyslexic, but I'm like it with figures as well, and that's called something else lexic, isn't it? But I mean, if you give me a telephone number, if you said 8668, there's a good chance I'd write down, 6886. Yeah. Shave it off for $100. Much is it in real money? I'll fucking ban you, Charlie. No, I wouldn't ban you, brother. If you can get all these other people on here that I've banned and give me their proper thing, then I'll put them back on. Because when I banned Tom, I didn't do it on purpose. That was a slip of the finger. But then when it come to, every time I put Tom in, it come up with a fucking, that thing I got in the corner. That thing there. Come up for them on it. And it wasn't Tom. It was like Tom 4620 or something. So he didn't give me the right one. And then he changed it to whatever he's called himself now. Die in the dream. Live in the dream. And that got numbers after it all. And I was actually with him when I put him back on. You know, yeah. Anyway, Charlie, that was a good video this afternoon. Have you been on here long enough to hear that bloke? He said all about his family tree. He said his family tree's a cactus. It's full of pricks. I thought that was quite amusing, Charlie. No, I left school at 10. I can read, though. My spelling not great, as you always remind me. You I always repeat my words as if I'm backwards. Oh, I don't do it on purpose, Violet. All it is I'm as thick as pig shit, Violet. And I got to read it over to sort of try and get in my mind what it actually says. What did you do when you worked, Jordan? What did I do when I worked? The last job I had, I owned a courier business. Well, I was in partnership with my mate Carrie and partner. It's a courier business, but before that, I was a lorry driver for donkey's years. But I'm trained as a master butcher. I trained as a butcher, then went on to be a master cutter. Left school, went to go to be an apprentice glove cutter, but I didn't like that. I only stayed there about 3 or 4 weeks, and that was on the grand sum of £3.16 and 8 a week, which is about £3.75 a week. And that was a time, see, when kids had to do as they're fucking told. I mean, we used to get a wage packet every week with a corner cut off so we could count the notes, and the change would be inside. And I used to take that, because my gran brought me up. I wasn't allowed to touch that. I used to take that home and put it on the table. She used to pour it out of the £3. She used to give me £1.50, and she used to have £1.50 for my keep. And the 16 and 8, which is about 75 pence, she used to put that in a little bag, and that used to be in my lunchbox on the Monday. And then I got an apprenticeship with Key Markets, which is in the High Street in Westbury, which is now the actual bit I worked in is an estate agent. And it went up to 5 guineas a week, which is £5.25, so that was nearly double. But when you think, a lot of the lads on the buildings were in £8. It was a lot. But then again, see, you could buy 18 litres of petrol for £1. You get 4 gallons of petrol for £1 and fourpence change. And not my first motorbike, my first new scooter that my grandmother brought me was £136 on the road, and the insurance was £16 a year. Third party firing, no, fully comprehensive. So basically £16, that would be 3.5 weeks' wages. Sorry, I'm rambling then. You didn't ask me that, I just told you. Hi, Jordan. You're up. We had a game of rounders at school today. Lovely to be out. Yeah, I bet the kids love that then, George, don't they? Asher, Fader is an Arab man come to England. Do England people insult him or blame him? For what? Well, what's he done then? Is he a wrong un? You know, there's an Arab that lives along by us. He's all right. Are you at Roundway? I am, George, yes. Same with your chalk. Yeah, itchy, yeah, Violet. He shaved his beard for 10 grand. Oh, yeah, I do have 10 grand on it, yeah, without a doubt. Sean Mead, evening, chalk. Missed your videos, been in hospital. Oh, that's... sorry to hear that. I hope it's nothing too serious and you've got over it. Sure, have you now got rid No, no, they're still on here. I mean, what I've been doing is I was actually took a bit of advice. I don't know who gave me the advice. It might have been Charlie. Somebody give me the advice and said just don't take any notice of them. Just block them. Just keep taking what they say off when you get to it, and they'll go away. And he appears to have. Mirror, mirror. If you're not going to put on English, then I'm going to delete it because I don't know what it means. Message health review. No, I won't, George. I can show that. It's all right. It's just because you put wet in that on there. They don't like that. You sound like you in a tractor. Do I? But I tell you what, Gary, Gary, I expect you're a bit cleverer than you're trying to make out how stupid you are. But you can see I'm not in a tractor, don't I? Can't you? You can see I'm in a caravan, in a camper van. See, George? See? Just being stupid. Does it run in the family? Austin PK, how do you feel about whites having too much power in modern society? I don't think they have, Austin. I think it's all rumours. But we don't do politics. Going to take the dogs into Cotswold Wildlife Park on Sunday. Have you been? I haven't, George, but I've heard it's quite good. Oh, I think I have. Is that where Slimbridge is? If it's where Slimbridge is, I've been. Don't take any harm in you, Chalky. That's why I follow you. That's all right, Violet. I wouldn't upset you for the world. And if I do, you just tell me and I will apologise straight away. Because a lot of things I say to people, it's just my weird sense of humour. You know, as in, I think it's funny and nobody else does. That's what my weird sense of humour is. George Ford, you are full of wisdom. I'll tell you what, you George, I'd rather be full of tequila. Roma, hello, Roma, how are you doing? Jordan, all those skills sound fantastic. I don't think I've ever met a master butcher. Really respect that. Love hearing about the old times. Yes, Jordan. Yeah. I'm quite a good carpenter as well. You know, I mean, I built a few. Well, I say built a few vans. I built 7 vans. I built 7 vans that I sold, and numerous ones I've lived in. Because the first van I converted was in 1968 when I was 18. You know, got everything ready to go to Weymouth. Had me food, me tea, me coffee, me fag. I smoked them, me fags. I had everything I wanted. I even got an old army blanket and put it up across the ceiling and held it on wire. Well, held it on paper clips, really. Used paper clips as wire so it wouldn't condensate and drip on me in the night. Put a mattress in the back. Went down there, got there about 9:30. Went to get everything out and never took no fucking water, did I? And I had to wait till the morning to get a cup of tea. Hello, Jim Womble. How you doing, mate? And Joe figures, mate, the world has... Mate, the world has, we've known it is over. They'll never know 818 or Pedro for a pound. Not a clue what that means. Herman's vicious case of... What a stupid name. Hi there, hello, Herman. What a silly name. Why have you got a great big long name like that? Because I don't know where it starts, where it finishes. But good. Just got a job doing butchery. My first job, I'm getting £230 a week. Bloody hell, Blackwood. That's good, isn't it? Is it good? I mean, I don't... My fucking pension isn't that much, and I run a van and all on that. That's good, George. That's nice to hear. We don't do politics on here, Herman. Is there a wildlife boundary? Roundway. Is there a wildfire risk? I ain't got a clue. I wouldn't have thought so. Don't seem that dry. I mean, don't know. It might be. But as long as I see it start, George, or I smell smoke, I'm on fucking wheels. I'll be gone. Mirror, mirror. Hello, good evening, Chalky. My first greeting was in Spanish. Oh, thank you very much. Is that what it said? Is that what it said? Yep. But I don't do it because what a lot you get. We get these fucking Arabs on here, don't we? And they're on about bloody Islam and all this, that, and the other, and they'd put all these wiggly writing on. Well, anything I can't have one without the other, but anything that comes on here that isn't in English that I don't understand, I just get rid of it. It's no disrespect to you, sir, but if you wrote it in Spanish, I don't understand it. So there's no point in it's like turning your back on me and winking at me, innit? Because I just don't understand it. Hello, good evening, Chalky. My first greeting was, oh yeah, got you. One more. Hope you're feeling happier, pal, now after the down days. No, I still got a black dog about me, Jim. But I got on here, I sort of forget it when I'm on here and I'm chatting away to you lot. You still want to upgrade to a motorhome? Nah, Luke. I've sort of gone over that. I sort of thought about it. If something come up at the right price, I might be tempted. But it'd have to be at the right price, so I'd want to buy it before I sold this. Yeah. Vicious case of lung. Do you live in your car? No, I don't, Herman. You seem happier today. I might seem it, but I'm not, George. Have you heard from... No, I haven't, George. He hasn't been attracted to me lately. What's happening? IHO. I haven't got a clue what that means. It might be rude, so I'll take it off. Vicious... Herman, that's a dreadful salary. Well, I wouldn't think it's a dreadful salary if somebody is learning a trade. Would you, Herman? When I do any electrics on anybody's car and that, I usually charge between 100 and 150 pounds a day. So I wouldn't work on somebody's van less than 100, less for 100 pound a day. Then again, I don't really fucking usually charge people because people I work on their vans, I usually do it because they're friends. Because I'm retired and I don't really want to do it. Bit for a first job, mate. Smashing it. So long as you're still living with your parents. Wiltshire Council have put a fire risk out. But as long as they put it out, George, that'll be right, won't it? Wiltshire Council put a fire risk out because Chalky broke wind. Yeah. Oh, that set the fuckers alight. That set wet grass alight, that would, Jordan. What's your plans for the rest of the week? Well, not a lot, Alex, really, because it's fucking Thursday night, isn't it? I may stay here tonight, but I'm going to go up to Scotland with Charlie after the 15th of May. And there's a few little jobs I need to do to the van. I got trouble with my fucking handbrake. So I might nip it into the garage tomorrow and see if my mate can stick it on the rollers and see what it's actually like and what needs doing. But no real... Blackhood said George Ford why. I don't know what he's saying why to. George Ford, they have advised Roundways at risk. Oh, have they? I haven't seen any of that. Violet. I feel that PPL get a day for honest day's work. Should be respected. We all don't start of 100 a day. Some earn much more and a lot less. That's true, Violet. Yeah, I'm saying to him that he's been done for the first jobber. I had disrespected him. I disrespected the wages. All right, Herman. Not really sure what that meant. Hi, Chalky. How you doing, mate? I'm good, Emma. I hope you're doing, sweetheart. I hope you're all right. Do you smoke because of so I think you should stop and don't if I don't want to, but I would be nice to stop. Not sure what that means, Blackwood. I don't smoke. No, I haven't smoked for 22 years. Yeah, that's true, George. Yep. Yeah, I thought it was fine as well, Herman. Yeah. Got the idiots on here, haven't we? Advice for youth. Keep breathing. You'll grow at them. Chigga. Hello, Chigga. How you doing? Motorhomes, well, coach built, aren't made for off-grid while camping. You have to then, but all the off-grid gear in them, big money. Yeah, it could be Womble. Yeah, I wasn't going to get a big one. I was going to get a, what do you call it? Hello, Skins. How you doing? What's this? What's this cowboy outfit your brother's got then? You know, because what was it called? Oh, I can't make the jokes. I can't fucking think of it, can I? Yeah, Skins. Yeah, I got a leather hat, and I can sort of make the rest up, I think. But if he's got a cowboy outfit and it's quite good, then I don't mind buying a cowboy outfit. It's right. Nobody else, Skins. Nobody else got a fucking clue what I'm on about. If any of you watch my videos and say, and you Skins, well, Muddy Skins, that's him. Chigga, cool beer. Thank you very much. Herman's case, I think. Getting any money for being trained from unqualified is pretty good, to be fair. Getting trained from somebody that's unqualified. What do you mean unqualified? Surely you mean qualified. Good evening. Hello, Luke. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. George, handbrake problems at Roundway. Interesting. I don't understand what you mean by that, George, because I'm in a little groove, and I won't run out of there. So that's what you mean. Yeah, it would be George. Yeah. How long did you take to grow for a beard to grow like that? Well, I haven't. I sort of fold it up and then take so much and chop the end off. But I mean, it was 6 months ago. It was as long as this all down the side, but I shaved the side out because it was sort of like, well, like fucking over father time, wasn't it? But don't know. I've always had a beard. I mean, there are a few photographs of me around without a beard, but that was fucking donkeys years ago. I've always had a beard, so I don't really know. I do cut it back and let it grow, and cut it back and let it grow. I cut it sort of twice a year, or trim it if you call it trim it. And not bad, thanks. Apart from my camper needs new screen. Bloody stone hit the screen. What sort of camper is it then, Emma? And if you're close to Trowbridge and you've got to buy the screen yourself, I dare say I can get you a deal. But I don't know. Motor Rush, bless you. Did you hear me sneeze? I never sneezed, did I? Why would somebody say bless you if you don't sneeze? Yeah, don't eat yellow snow. That's a good one as well, George. Forget I said take it didn't make sense. It's already gone. Muddy Skins, the works. The works. What you mean, Toby's cowboy outfit? Yeah, I can't tell you what it's for because it's a surprise when we go there. Yeah, what's it? What's that? What's that in Skins? What's that? Boots and everything? Where are you parked today, Luke? I'm parked up at Roundway Hill. Pelindow, baby. Don't know what that means. Would you donate your hair to charity when you die? Certainly fucking not. Get the clippers on them eyebrebs. Oh, you can't even fucking spell it. So I can't do it if you can't spell it, Black. In yeah, Leon, would you rather what? Oh, why do you children have to put things like this on here? Black Hood has just put a tree. Ashley's put hi, and then Ashley's put said hi. By Ross Webb, whatever. Would you rather? Yeah, some people here missed English lessons. I think you did, George. Muddy Skins, yeah. Bloody hell. So, what sort of money was that, then, Skins? Or could you send me a link to it or something? Motor Fix said hi. Hello, Motor. Can you buy automatic vans? I only have an automatic license. Yes, you can. Yeah, you buy one of these with automatic. I think it's, I'm not sure if they're 8 or 9 speed, but they're quite good. I know you can definitely get the Vauxhall, not the Vauxhall, the Volkswagen, the big van like this, but the Volkswagen, I don't know what the fuck they call it. You can get that because the guy does my mechanic and he's got an 8-speed one. Cage Films says hi, hello, Luke. Have you got any plans for the weekend? Yeah, I should be at the Nest, working on the van. Micros web matcher, haha, don't know what that means, or what it's laughing at. What's up, oh man? Obviously not talking to me because he would be more polite than that. And you donate the $500, send the $500 and I will say that. Love you, buddy. And you, Kartik. Motorfix, what do you do for a living? I don't know anything about Motorfix, I'm retired. George Ford, have you got a reason for, have you got a reason you got to Roundway every Friday? Does it have a special memory? Not really, George, no. Actually, George, it's Thursday. Crafter, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah. Critchy, I had my dreads for 10 years. I'm thinking of putting them off when I'm 60 for donations to local charity. That's a good one, Itchy Boy. That's a good one, yeah. Yeah, mine ain't very good, see, because my hair is really thin, because I'm fucking old. You know, my beard's quite thick, but it's not as thick as it was. Only 14 weeks until summer. Yeah, it is, George. You can get a auto pork. Yeah, you can, Luke. Cutting, not putting. I gathered that itch. Well, you haven't sent the money yet, have you? Yeah. I'll tell you what, you. What is it I got? What is it? I can't think what the thing is. You've got to sell to send it onto here. Super chat. You send me $10 on super chat and I'll say it. You are. That's cheap for you, isn't it? You and your $500. You're only a child anyway, aren't you? And a very ignorant one, I might say as well. And you're not doing much for your parents. Your parents must be really, really proud of you getting people to say things like trying to get people to say things out. Rezu beating it to your stream right now. Thank you very much. Welcome. Have you got any money from YouTube? Well, I still haven't got any, George. No, there's I think there's £198 actually in earnings in there. But I'll see Charlie in 2 or 3 weeks and I'll get him to do it because I don't want to press the buttons because I don't want to lose it all. Carrick, you got a girlfriend? Yes, I have. I don't know what that means, so I'll get rid of that. Dr. Furman, greetings. Hello, Doctor. How you doing? It is what it is. No, it isn't. You make it what it is. Resiner. Craig Wright. I was singing earlier today and my neighbour enjoyed it so much that he threw a brick through my window so we could hear it better. Well, that's all right then, Craig, isn't it? They do that sort of thing, don't they? You know, yeah, it must have been really, really good. You know, you must be enthralled with your talents. Thinking of getting a van when I have children. My other house got a van for dog crates. You won't be able to afford a fucking van when you got children, George. Luke, do I prefer manual automatic vans? Well, the only automatic van I ever had was a Mark One Transit with a 1700 V twin in it, a V4 in it, and the automatics weren't very good now. And I've not driven an automatic um, modern van, but I've tried to keep up with a few. So yeah, I think I would prefer an automatic. HC, hello HC, welcome. Hi, that's wrong. You know, oh, are you? Oh, sorry, Mayo. I didn't realise you were a child. I just thought you was a moron. So if you're not a child, you must be a moron then. Why did you get so many viewers the other day? Was the asylum closed? I expect so. That was really weird, wasn't it, George? Because a lot of them come on here, and where I could move your questions and comments up and down, I couldn't do it. They were flicking up and flicking down, flicking up and flicking down. I couldn't do anything. And when it actually stopped, and I could read some of them, it must have been maybe 20 people, I think. And what they were doing is they were just, well, no, it wouldn't have been 20 people, would it? 'Cause it must have been, because there was about 40 on there, and I think it was 231 in the end. It must be over 100 of them. They must be on Summit so they post it all at once. And what they were doing is they were writing it out and posting it, writing it out and posting it, because every 6 or 10 of them was the same questions. Yeah, just some fucking idiot stuff. Better to do, isn't it? Why do you get so many viewers the other day? Yeah, that's what it is. I don't know what it is. Bro, why insult me? I'm sorry, I was teasing. Yeah, we don't see. Why would we insult you? Well, you were trying to get me to say things. You know, why would you want me to say that then? Unless you're obviously a fucking racist. For me to say it, you know, why do you want my forgiveness for you being a twat? Just don't understand it. Chaos High, Pandicus Energy. Hello from Greece. Hello, mate. How you doing? Hope the weather's nice there. Don't spend all the money at once. Right, oh, George. Money Weller. And I tell you what it is, George, because it would work out about £28 or £29 a month. From the West Country. Yes, I am. I'm from Wiltshire. Chaos. How old am I? I'm 75 years old. And then Katic says, do I gym? I don't know what do I gym means. Millie Kid says, hello, Grandpa. Well, I'm not your grandpa. Mega says, do you live in Camber? I don't know what that means. Do you mean, do I live in a camper? Yes, I do. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know the German word? No, I don't. So I'll delete it because I expect it's rude. Dino, hello, Dino. How you doing? Do you have any auto bikes, or have you had any? What do you mean by auto bikes? Do you mean automatic bikes or automotive with engines in? I don't know what you mean. If you mean do I have motorbikes? Do I have motorbikes? Yes, I do. Haha, I am sorry, dude. I'm more I'm a teenager. That's all right, Myers. And you just retracted that. Your accent is hot. Thank you, Jade. You had like 300 viewers, most of them trolling. It was, I think somebody told me it was 231, George. But I thought it was a lot more than that. Wait, no, I'm not a rascal. I was trolling, I'm sorry. That's all right, Miles. If you want to stop trolling and talk to us normally, you're more than welcome. HC, have you had any rude children come on the stream whilst I was gone? I expect so. Gang 1, maybe a party there, all copying each other's check-in lives out and seem to live, never know. Fuck, do I know what that means, gang? Maybe a party, they're all copying each other, checking lives, and oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, love you, Chalky. Listen to your lives when marking books. You make me laugh. Thank you, George. Real, I'm looking well. Thank you very much. Sepir, whatever that means, just put hell. George, any company on Ruba? Yeah, Dave's over there. I don't know him. Chris is back from work, and I think there's somebody in the other van, but I haven't spoken to anybody. At least people can string a sentence today. Yes, yeah, they're doing better, George, aren't they? That's George commenting on your stringing sentences better together, and he's a school teacher, and he knows. Do you have any? No, I don't, Luke. No. No. Oh yes, I do. I got a scooter. I got a 250. I got a 250 X Max scooter, Yamaha X Max scooter. Yeah, that's automatic. Yeah. Sorry, mate. I was thinking of me motorbikes. No, I haven't. I got that one. Well, I presume I've got it. I bought it in 19. It was a 58 plate, so I bought it in 2008. I rode it for about 700 miles. Put it through its first service. Put it in the garage. Well, put it in the workshop of my son's ex-mother, and I haven't seen it since 2010. So that's 14 years. So I suppose it's still in there. I'm a writer and a rising singer. Not that good at singing yet, but I'm dyslexic. But I'm great at writing novels and books. Good luck to you then, Black Hood. I hope you do well. You're overcoming your thing about not being able to write. That's good. They were just putting one-word sentences the other day. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Hello, Mad Cow. How you doing? What's it like in Scotland? That's all right, Mad Cow. That's all right, mate. You don't worry about that. Yeah, I've not been very good. I seem quite happy on here, but I got a fucking black dog about me. What kind of music am I into? Well, rock, I suppose. You know, I don't mind if I like something and it's on. I'll listen to it, but I don't sit and listen to music. What's that thing they ate building below Roundway? Is it a pipeline? I don't know, George. I was sort of thinking it might be a fucking ring road, but I don't know. Have you ever done the NC in Scotland? Yes, I have, Luke. I've done it once anti-clockwise, and I've done it 3 times. No. I've done it 3 times clockwise, and I've done it once anti-clockwise. Bro, why are you skipping my comments? I'll tell you what, Myos, if I am, I do apologise. I don't think... Let me go back, Myos, and have a look. Myos, wait, no, I'm not a racist. I was trolling, I'm sorry. That's the last one that I got from you. And I read that one out. George Ford is being a teacher stressful. I don't know if he is or not. And then Real has put Genesis. Don't know what that means. Or what context. I don't know what it means. But I don't know what context it's in. What do you listen to in the van? I usually listen to radio too, George. Or if I'm somewhere, if I'm not getting a good signal, I just scan for the signal. The only thing I don't like listening to is Radio 3. I quite like listening to Radio 4, because sometimes that's quite interesting. Yeah, it's a lot of work, it is. Adding says, I'm sorry. I don't know what you've done to be sorry for, but it's mild just now, buddy. I seen your black dog video the other day, and it hits the best of us, mate. Just keep active and don't dwell. That's it, Mad Coast. The thing is when I'm on here, I got time to think of nothing else apart from this, and you know, then it all goes. I finish, and it all just goes. How long did the anti-clockwise and clockwise take? I don't know, Luke. It wasn't a race. I mean, the first time I went round clockwise, and that was fucking really disappointing, because you've got all the beautiful bits up there, then you go along on the north, it's quite nice. And then coming down the North Sea side, it's a bit sort of rocky in that, innit? It's nice to go, I like to go up that side. then go round, and then when you come down, you come out onto the really nice beaches and that. But I don't know. I think the first time I went, I think it took me when I done the when I done it clockwise, it took me about just over 2 weeks because I went up there and I didn't like the other side, so I come back round. And the other times, I think the longest one took me was 2 months, and I think the other ones were 5 or 6 weeks. Because I just go somewhere and stay there because it's lovely. How long did the... Oh, there you go. My shop. Okay, it's okay. I probably got filtered. Well, you must have said something nice to get filtered. The chat is a bit delayed. We sent the message, but you read a minute later. That's why my message appears too late. I understand, young man. Where are you from, anyway? You would, gang, would you? Yeah, there's a lot of youngins get on here, but some of the youngins get on here are quite respectful, and they can be quite amusing as well. Yeah, Adian said, "I'm so sorry, George. For teaching is stressful, but the children make it as you make a difference. That's true." 17. George Ford, if you need support, get it, George. We don't want any tragedies. Well, I'll tell you what, George, I thought about slashing me wrists. But I was that down, I got a knife and it was fucking blunt, wasn't it? And I was so pissed off I couldn't even be bothered to sharpen it. George, that's a joke. See? Joke. Just coming in my head. Well, it didn't come in my head yesterday. Aidan said, did you forgive me? That's obviously, it's just a troll. Are you not 17 miles? That's something an 11-year-old would say. Come on, HC, don't go winding them up. Anglo, are you from Bristol? No, I'm not. Luke, is there places to stay en route? Because I know people take their campers and make a nice trip of it all summer. That's right, Luke. Yeah, just park up. There's loads of places around there. You know, usually if you've got a van like my size, because mine's 6 meters long, if you've got a van like mine that looks like a van, then you can usually squeeze in anywhere. The big camper vans or something, you know, not so good. And I find if I park somewhere and somebody don't like where I park, but I'm perfectly at liberty to park there, like I'm allowed to park there, and they just don't like it, I move on anyway. Because I don't want to be anywhere I'm not wanted. And if they don't want me to spend money in their village, I'll go and spend it in the next one. Yeah. Get working on the crawler. You need an Allen key. Last time I asked, you looked healthy anyway, Chalk. Yeah, Mad Cow, yeah, it's not a crawler. Well, it is a crawler, yeah. Yeah, so I was thinking of tracks, Yeah, I need a 500,000 one, don't I? Of course, I put it in the cupboard and it's out of sight, out of fucking mind. What? I am actually 17. No, I didn't say anything nasty. I swear I was trying to apologise. I'm from Ireland. How are you, Myos? Is it Myos? Is that how you pronounce it? I got a lot of people that come on here from Ireland. They're just not on here tonight. I can't remember what his bloody name is either. But when they come on, you know, we usually get a few people on here from Ireland. I'm not going to slash my wrist. That was a joke. Emil from Norway. Hello, mate. How you doing? I've been in Norway. Yeah. I went there. I don't know if you know, there's a motorcycle club over in Norway called the Winos Crew. And we went over there, oh, fuck me, 15 years ago. And I bought, in the airport in Oslo, I bought two pints of lager, a vodka and lemonade, and 2 coffees. It was 36 quid. Yeah. What van do I have? I've got a Peugeot Boxer, long wheelbase, medium roof. Yeah, just pronounce Myos is random letters. Bad newer name. I got ya. X, can you say X? I'm not a performing monkey. You don't just come on here and ask me to do stupid things. ML, I'm good. It's sunny day. T, I'm riding motorbikes. That's good, ML. Yeah. Yeah, they lent me a Harley. They lent me a Harley while I was over there, a Harley 1200, and it was all right. I only rode it one day, and I only rode it for about 10 kilometers because it was so bloody cold. Aiden BP. Oh dear, let me just get rid of that then. Yeah, I know. We were in the airport, Madco. What fucking cheap. I think it was about that then. Yeah, it was 2 pints of lager, a vodka and lemonade, and 2 coffees was 36 quid. Have I been to New Zealand? No, I haven't. My mate H has. She's been there twice. She likes it. And you, Luke? Well, that's it done now, isn't it? We've done. Nobody else is. Adam has just put 3 yellow circles on here. Obviously another troll. Remember, just another troll, isn't it? Take no notice of them. Do we? Right, Itchy Punk. 90% of Harleys are still on the road. The other 10% made it home. I tell what, Itchy. They don't fucking like it when you take the piss, do they? You know, yeah. They don't like it, do they? My mate lent me back in 97, I went to the freewheelers party with the Angels from Bristol. And my mate Nigel lent me his Fat Boy. So we got out there, no problem at all. All the other bikes, we all ran really, really well. And on the way back, it was tipping down with rain. And I pulled up this road in the rain, and it just went bang. One cylinder went out, and it went bang, and it stopped. And his son had borrowed the battery off of it to start his 1200 Yamaha. And he put the battery back in, but the cover on the top or something. Anyway, he'd done something and put it on the wrong way around. And let the fucking water in and it stopped. So I come back on the back of a lorry. S-Wire Harley's unreliable. I don't think the new ones are S. Today I tripped on a stick poking out of the ground and slammed my face on the ground. I used to think it would HC. I was lucky. I landed on that about 3 days ago. These boots I got, they got these little hooks on it, and they hook themselves together and fucking trip me up. Off out for a kebab. Speak soon. Righto, my cow. Speak to you later, mate. Adam, you're just a troll, Adam. Just fuck off. Don't think you did anything wrong. No, I don't. It's a troll, HC. New Zealand has great van life. Does it, George? I don't know that. I didn't know that. Anyway, I'm going to go. We're coming up to an hour. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the button. HCO, add in, oh man, may God forgive you. Don't be so hard-hearted. Aiden, I just don't like little twats like yourself. HC, bye. Itchy, I like the V rod when they came out, but wasn't comfy either for riding position on there. No, and the thing is with the V rod, they were 60-degree engines, weren't they, like the Ducati rather than the 45, and they just sounded weird. Now, got to get rid of. I can't get rid of that, can I? Anyway.